Alright, Jean-Claude, let's make an intro. Here we go. Take number 1. I've traveled the world, perfecting my taste, sampling preservatives and mysterious meats, all to find the tastiest meal ready to eat. I'm Tyler Butterworth, and I'll be your culinary guide. Sit back, settle in, and listen as you witness a true cooking revelation. Is it edible? Will I throw up?
The spice kind of creeps up on you.
Get ready to have your taste buds tantalized. From the United States to around the world, I am determined to find the tastiest meal ready to eat.
Overhead camera recording. Everything has been formatted. Okay. Hi. Ready? Have you ever had pizza pasta? Do you know what pizza pasta is? Have you ever had pizza pasta? Well, neither have I. And that's why today, for the first time ever, me, a United States soldier, is trying a Canadian MRE pizza pasta menu number 14. Let's see what's in the bag. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Is that from a movie? Maybe. It's today's sponsor of this video, the Keister Shaving Company, an anti-fog shave mirror that fits on 99% of shaving cream cans and tubes. And you might be asking yourself, my Keister's not that big. Well, turns out it comes in 2 sizes. The large size and the small size. Large size, small size, large size, small size. Let's see what's in the box. It's almost dummy proof. And you might be asking yourself, why do I get such a cool sticker? Well, because that's your warranty. Listen to the sound of the peel coming off of the skin. I mean the mirror. Let's see it in action. Jean-Claude, shaving cream. Let's see it in action. Jean-Claude. It fits on the bottom of a shaving cream can like this. That way, you can ditch the sink forever. And your wife will love you again. If you thought that was impressive, watch this. Wow, smaller is almost better if you hold it away from your face. Join the shaving revolution today. Nice. It's not just maple syrup and Canadian geese, or gooses, geese. It's pizza pasta MREs, or menu number 14. Wait, it's not an MRE, it's an IMP. What the hell does that mean? I gotta look it up. BRB. Canadian IMP. IMP. My son would think that's funny. The Canadian IMP is a individual meal pack. How tricky. Upon further inspection, I've noticed that it has a peelable seal similar to a coffee bag. So let's rip it. Oh, satisfying. Does not smell like coffee. Let's see what's in the bag. Ooh. Well, well, well. It looks like we have some good stuff in here. Let's take it all out and see what we're working with. But while I'm doing that, you should know that Canada speaks English and French as a primary language, and that's why I am going to attempt to speak everything in French, which will be wrong. Fruit cocktail, or Macédoine des fruits. Perfect. Next up, oh my gosh, a hamburger bun, or a pain hamburger. Yikes. Some raspberry jam, or confiture de framboises. We have a Kit Kat. I know what a Kit Kat is, but what is it in French? Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Faites les pauses. Perfect. So far, I'm very impressed. I haven't tried anything. Nescafe. We got name brand stuff in here. This is already grade A things inside of this IMP. Sweet and creamy crémeux et sucré. Next up, we have some barbecue beef jerky, or jerky au bœuf, BBQ. I'm going to be fluent in French by the end of this, just face it. Next we have Raisin. Wait a second. Oh, grape sports drink. It's not raisins. It's a sports drink, grape flavored. But wait, there's more. Another raisin grape sports drink. Wow. Ooh, fortified creamy peanut butter or Bury Dere Charity Creamy. Here it is. I think I found it. The pizza pasta. I'm really excited to try this because I've never had any kind of foreign MRE. The US military just came out with a pizza MRE, which I think is kind of subpar. It's really not good. It sucks the moisture out of your mouth. So, will the Canadian be better? We'll find out. What else do we have in here? We have some napkins with some stuff on it. Some dryer lint, it looks like. Maybe that's for fire starting. All right, napkin, we'll put that right there. What the heck is this? What? This is a compressed napkin, a serviette comprimée. Do not eat, just add water. I look forward to trying this. This is a waterproof bag. There are many like it, but this one is Canadian. This one is a lot thicker than the American ones. And it looks like on the bottom, when you put some water in it, it might stand up by itself. But we're gonna put that to the test. This is just getting better and better. Name brand hot sauce, Tabasco flavor. Now, maybe lose a couple points because it's not in the tiny little glass jar like the American MREs used to have. Taking that out of the American MREs, no bueno. Come on, we can do better. We need it again. Ooh, super long spork. Now, hold on 1 second. Let me show you this. Look at the difference. This is an American spoon that comes in an MRE. This is a Canadian spork that comes in a IMP. Pretty crazy. That's pretty neat. All right, so we'll put that there. Now, what is this little guy? Look at that. I'm telling you, this is great thus far. This is a little 4-pack of Fresh Mint Tic Tacs, again with the name brand. I tell you what, Canada, we're on a roll. All right, that's everything in here. This is a resealable bag, so you could use this when you're in the field for, I think that you could probably put all this food together in it if you're an animal and then eat it all together, but probably not the recommended way of eating it. This is what it all looks like. Right there. Voila. I need to get some water. I'll be right back. We're back, and I just noticed something. There is no heater contained in this IMP, so can't heat your food up unless you're issued the heater bag. Now, if you're wondering what the Canadian version of the flameless ration heater is, it looks just like this. So this is called an Action Meals, and after looking through the instructions, I realize it's missing one key step of information. It does not say anywhere on here that I should lean this up against a rock or something. How is it gonna warm up? Well, how it actually works through an incredibly complicated chemical process, I don't know, I just made that part up. Anyway, you rip this part off on the top here. From there, you put some water in. This white packet that you see here that's got somebody's face on there and saying, don't eat this, probably common sense, but you know, gotta be careful. Pour the water in there. The contents of this white packet right here mix with the water, and that's in turn gonna make the water super hot, which will then make your food hot. This one is pretty neat because this one says, after 12 minutes, the meal is ready to eat. It doesn't say that on the US ones. It also doesn't say anything about the rock, which I kind of like the rock thing. All right, but for this IMP right here, we are not going to heat it up because it did not come with this in the bag. I just got this from somebody else. So also, if you sent this MRE, for everyone that has sent me MREs, I truly appreciate it. Thank you. I love doing this, and I look forward to doing as many countries as I can. So thank you. Before we try the food, the first thing that I'm gonna do is make some of this grape sports drink. Again, it is not raisin. So, I'm gonna shake it. Perfect. Let's see. Let's look at the, do you think it'll be purple? Do you think it'll smell like grape? Let's see. It is purple. Wow. And it actually smells really good. It smells just like grape Kool-Aid. I'm thoroughly impressed. It smells really good. I'm going to use the included beverage bag. So I'm gonna see if it stands up. And what's really nice is on this beverage bag, it has the markings right here for sports drink or coffee. So I'm gonna follow the instructions and see how that works out. I'm gonna pour this into the bag. And get my water. I'm trying to think if there was an American MRE that has a grape flavored sports drink, and I'm pretty certain I've had that before. The most common flavors in the American ones are orange, tropical punch, and fruit punch. Whoop, did I go over the prescribed amount there? A little bit. Oops. All right, I'm gonna seal this top, and then I'm gonna give it a shake. I think bartenders are supposed to always smile at the camera, or not camera. They're supposed to smile at the people they're making a drink for while they're shaking them. Ooh, now let's see if it stands. I think I did get the right amount of liquid. And so upon further inspection, maybe you can see this. We'll get a closer look in a second. The sugar or preservatives or whatever it is have settled to the bottom, just like an American one. So that's pretty cool though. The American one does not do that. So bonus points to Canada for having a bag that will stand up on its own. And it's a little bit more robust, so if you do not use this and you put something that you want to keep dry in the field in it, this will probably last a lot longer. The thickness is almost like 2 times the thickness of the American bag. So great job, Canada. Keep up the good work. All right, let's try it. Smells the same, smells very grapey. I actually really like that. It's not bad at all. It's got the same flavor of a Kool-Aid or maybe High C, but it's not nearly as sweet. I can see why they put 2 of them in there. I bet the soldiers like that. Hopefully I won't be canceled on the internet for saying that, but it is pretty good. 19 grams of sugar, that's why it's good. All right, so that is the grape sports drink. I'm gonna set that one right here so that I can cleanse my palate. Let's go for the Pain hamburger. I'm thinking that the hamburger bun is for putting the peanut butter and raspberry jam on, maybe like a sandwich. Let's try it. Oh, it smells very wheaty. Wheaty. It doesn't smell like yeast. It smells kind of strange, like an old piece of bread. I mean, it looks like a hamburger bun though. I read that Canadian MREs have a shelf life of about 3 years, so that's 2 years shorter than American ones. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Let me show you a closer look. I don't know what this is on the middle of this little burger here, but it's like really dense in the center. It's got a lot more moisture than the American ones, but we'll put a little spread on it and we'll try it. I'm gonna try this half right here. Save that one for later. We have some fortified creamy peanut butter. I assume you probably want to knead this package just like the American ones. What's interesting is that a lot of this stuff is made in the United States. Like this peanut butter. This is made at Thermopack LLC, Stone Mountain, Georgia, United States of America. All right, I'm gonna make a little open face sandwich here. First, I'm gonna try it by itself. Hands down, way better than the American peanut butter. It tastes like Jif, it tastes like Skippy, it tastes like a regular peanut butter. Not as sweet, it's a little bit saltier, but it's not as thick, and I don't know what it is about the American kind that makes it not very good. So
Got the peanut butter on there. Now I'm gonna get a little bit of the raspberry jam before I have a nice large bite. Raspberry jam, I'm gonna knead it around. Also, this is made in the United States. These IMPs are one meal, so you're supposed to have 3 IMPs a day if you're in the field or under those kind of conditions. I believe that's about 3,600 calories. That's a lot, but if you're out there doing stuff in the military, you need it. Raspberry jelly. It smells very raspberry, and it's got the right texture. It doesn't have a lot of water or stuff coming out right at the top. So let's put a little bit of raspberry jam on the top of my peanut butter. And I'm gonna have a big old bite. Good thing I got my grape beverage there. Here we go. Cheers. A. Not bad at all. So far, I'm very impressed with this. I would eat this whole thing. The bread, the peanut butter, and the jelly taste just like a regular peanut butter and jelly that you would, buy a loaf of bread and make it at home after you get it from the store. Pretty darn good. It has a little bit of an aftertaste, like kind of a sourness to it. I don't know where that came from. Maybe the raspberry. Yeah, probably the raspberry. Now we're gonna go into, I think I wanna try the jerky au bœuf, or the beef jerky next. You can see it's got a decent amount in there. It's got the little oxygen pack. Let's see if I can open this bad boy up. Yeah, this is about, opening this is like opening an American MRE. It's super hard to open. I like the coffee style opener on the Canadian one thus far. I'm really excited for these international MREs to travel to. I'm gonna get the rest open. Oh, it's very hard. But it's good. It's not as soft as the American kind that comes in our MREs. Definitely prefer the American kind. This is not like a teriyaki, it's just kind of a standard barbecue, peppery kind of smell to it. This is the kind of thing that you put in your pocket and you have a little piece every once in a while you're walking through the woods or doing whatever you're doing. Not bad though. Good source of protein. I think it's pizza pasta time. And I've talked to some soldiers from the Toronto Scottish Regiment as well as the Canadian Army. And they've told me that the pizza pasta is actually one of the local favorites. They said that normally the MRE is just like the American ones. You want to put a bunch of hot sauce in it, and that's what's going to make it, taste better, because then, it just lights all your taste buds on fire. But they said this one is pretty good without it, so I was sprayed. Oh wait, interesting. Whoa, look in there. You have some like kind of spiral noodles. I think I see an olive and maybe some sausage, and the tomato-based sauce actually looks pretty decent. It literally smells like pizza. It smells like a pepperoni pizza. Like no off smells to it. It looks kind of weird with the olives in it, but I mean, let's try it. I'm gonna have a big old bite. Why not? Oh my gosh, look at that. There's like a whole sausage or something. Look at that thing. What? I don't know if I want that whole thing. Let's see. Let's get a good bite of everything. If this is disgusting, just know I'm doing this for you. It's a big bite. That's good. Wow. This may be the best main course meal I've ever had in 18 years in the military. Canada, where have you been all my life? The meat, whatever kind of meat that is, I don't even care. Got a little bit of spice to it. The noodles are a little al dente, but there's so many different textures. It's like an actual like meal. It's not like a big mush that's all together like a lot of our MREs. I'm like blown away how good this is. I'm actually gonna finish this later. I'm gonna work out after this. I'm gonna eat this. This is good.
Wow. Holy pizza pasta, Batman. That is delicious. Man.
All right. Clean my spork off. Got some pizza pasta in my mustache. It's like a little mustache comb. All right, so I was told by the soldiers in Canada as well that the fruit cocktail, you're not supposed to heat this up, but when it's super cold out in the Canadian winters, they do heat this up, and then it's a little more comforting and delicious, maybe. Let's try it. This is the fruit cocktail. Let's see what it looks like. Oh God, that thing sprayed me as well. Wow. I mean, it smells like nothing. It's got kind of an off smell to it, but it doesn't really smell like a sweet smell or anything like that. And everything, like, look at this. It's got kind of a very watery, not gelatinous, but I don't know, the fruit looks like it's been through a grinder or something, but not bad. I can see some peaches, maybe some pears, a little bit of a cherry in there. Let's try it. Ooh. I don't know if I want to be as, have such a hearty bite. Doesn't look like my favorite. Looks very soft. Again, it just doesn't smell like anything. It's got a weird flavor. Like something is off. It's like if you've ever had a little fruit cup where you peel the thing off and it has a sweet liquid in it. This has the sweet liquid, but the fruit itself, it's the same consistency, but it's like the flavors are much more subdued. So I don't know if that's from the preservatives or what it is, but it's definitely got a little bit less of the flavors. It's not bad, I would eat it, but not something that I would trade for or seek out. I think it's Kit Kat time. And then one of the soldiers told me I need to try this mint. This is the Kit Kat bar that is 20% chunkier. This is huge that they have a Kit Kat bar. I guess we have Skittles. We used to have sour Skittles. We have the Reese's Pieces. We have Twizzlers. What else do we have? We have the wild berry Skittles. I think I've seen before. M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, regular M&Ms, but we definitely don't have Kit Kats. I mean, look at this bad boy. It's huge. It's an actual Kit Kat bar, name brand. It's one giant cat. Is it a kit or a cat when it's only one? See? Look at that, name brand. Let's see what the cross section looks like. It's a hard Kit Kat. What is Kit Kat? Pretty good. All right, I mean, let's make a little Nescafe sweet and creamy original coffee. Mix that in my handy dandy canteen cup, which I'm sure they have in Canada. Use some water, I'm just gonna drink it cold, and then we'll have our mint. I wanna do a science experiment with this thing to see what happens. I'm like blown away with this MRE. If you're in Canada and you complain about your MREs, if you complain about this MRE, then I'm gonna send you one from us and you will never complain again. Smells like coffee. It's a lot of stuff. So in the US Army, we get little freeze-dried coffee packets, and a lot of times we'll mix that with creamer, sugar, salt, and the coffee packet, and you whip that up together, maybe in some chocolate protein. You can make a little concoction like that, and that's it. We don't really heat it up. At least I've never really heated it up. Most of the time, we don't even use our canteen cups. I would always, probably not the smartest idea, but as a private, I would fill up my canteen with coffee, and that's what I did when it was hot. This stuff does not mix well when it's cold, but that's to be expected. So we'll have a little swig of this and have our mint, and we'll see where this one falls on the rating. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Very coffee forward taste. Creamy, sweet. I would drink it, cold or hot. So there you have it. While I'm enjoying these Tic Tacs to cleanse my palate, I'm gonna pour some water on this compressed napkin and we're gonna see what happens. And then I'm gonna give you my rating. But first, Tic Tac. Tastes like a Tic Tac, mint. This is interesting that they have this compressed napkin. Like, why do they have that? That's so cool. I almost don't want to pour water on it because it's got the little maple leaf on there. It's so neat. Really cool. I'm just going to take some water and pour it on. Let's see if this works. It's not very scientific, but oh. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Why would you want your napkin to be wet? Is it like a, oh my Lord, look at that. Wow. I'm sure there's like things that soldiers do at these, like a contest. Like we have the, what? Look at this trickery. We have the MRE cracker challenge where you can see if you can eat both MRE crackers in 2 minutes without any water. I've never seen it done successfully. This is kind of nice. It's like a moist towelette now. You could like put this in the sun, wipe your face, but it's actually very pleasant. Well done, Canada. Well thought out. Like, this is great. You could, actually this would probably be really good for cleaning your weapon. This is awesome. I am thoroughly impressed with the Canadian MRE, the first MRE I've ever tried from another country. And this one was the pizza pasta. I'm gonna give this one a 90 out of 100. And you might say, you've only done 2 of these MRE reviews at this point. How are you gonna give this one such a high one? Well, because I've been eating MREs for about 18 years now, and I've tried every US one available. None of them compare to this. None of them. And I can say that with confidence. So if you have the ability to try this MRE, I highly recommend it. As always, call your mom or your dad or your family members. They probably care about you. They want to hear from you. And don't run with scissors, drink milk, and have a good day. If you enjoyed this, like this video, subscribe to this page, tell me what MRE you want to see me try next, and if you want to send me something, it's down in the description. Have a good day.